Nobody gives a f. And nobody sat here and resolved any of the actual problems. It all started with some people that were working here that were just impotent and pathetic. What you guys up to over here?
Cleaning, fixing jewelry.
Cleaning, fixing jewelry. I don't think that's the answer I was looking for. Where the f are you going while I'm talking? Everybody derelicted their duty, but didn't take care of the business. So I'm gonna take this from your hands, and you could take the rest of the day off, and take it easy. So what needs to be done is I need to handle things the way they're supposed to be so no client could get left behind, and I could do what I need to do.
This is a big issue we're having right now. It's the first time that we've been attacked like this.
We're losing money every day like crazy. All they're trying to do is extort, attack the website and extort. All right, I understand how the game is played more than ever, and I gotta play it my way.
My customer's reaching out. They're saying, well, we can't do this, we can't do that. But they can't place any orders. Sorry, you have been blocked. You are unable to access. Sorry, I'm too close. To access TraxNYC.com. And then my other customer, the invoice has gone to my Gmail. Melissa, I received the invoice, but when I press on the claim button, it's same as before. I'm blocked. So I'm like, I want to help you over the phone, but sometimes people are not from here and they're not very familiar with us or this or that, many reasons. So they don't want to give the information over the phone of the card numbers. Some they do. Of course, we don't save the information. This is a big issue we're having right now. It's just crazy. It's the first time that we've been attacked like this. You know how many sales we have right now that we cannot get back to the customers? They're piled up people with orders ready to get in with their cards on their hand. They're like, just get me in, and we can, because the admin is down, the website is down, we've been hacked.
We're fighting, we're struggling with this for a very long time.
Sales are lost from that.
We're losing money every day like crazy, and we're losing an opportunity to do business every moment like crazy.
It's like even on the stories, I'm like not trying to link the website because it's not gonna work.
Yeah, no, this is a catastrophe.
Number.
Somebody's attacking that website. Demanding money. Of course, we're not going to pay. If anybody is in cybersecurity or could lend us a hand, I'd really appreciate it. You could reach out to
Mickey, M-I-C-K-Y, at TraxNYC.com. M-I-C-K-Y, no E in it. Reach out to me. I'm going to filter all week.
Right. And you can DM him as well. We got to get this solved.
Can I see the demand email? Is that a thing? Is it the
Yeah. I'll show you right here.
Randomly. This is a beautiful custom piece that he has in rose gold matching with his tennis chain. To take off all of the enamel, all of these waves, and just ice it out completely. So what I've got to do is speak with my production team, right? Because it's about 3-4 millimeters thick. So we have to make sure that the diamonds can go in and not fall out. Taking care of my mans, and I'm happy he came to Trax because he'll get
take care of you.
A piece for a lifetime.
Trax always gonna take care of you. Everything match you.
Tell him what time it is.
Closing time is closing. Send a shop down.
These earrings for f***ing somebody to pick up later, or you just left them for overnight for the cleaning staff? Кто это трогал? Кто это делает здесь? Я? До свидания. Твой последний день здесь. Твой последний день здесь. До свидания. Все. I mean, what happened is the fucking earrings are left in the showcase. Right in the fucking display, bro. You know what I'm saying? Those earrings could be $5,000, $10,000. You're leaving them? You got a ass, simple ass little job. You're not putting bricks on your fucking back. You're carrying tiny little fucking earrings and putting them in a... You can't do that correct. I gotta walk around here. I gotta be fucking nervous about everything. You can't fucking do that correctly. You can't be attentive enough to clean out a fucking showcase and put it back in the fucking safe. She checks all the time, she says. Fuck you. And I gotta actually pay bills. I don't steal money. I have to make jewelry and sell it to a customer to make money. To be able to pay for this, pay for that, pay for any of these fucking things here, I gotta actually do honest business. It's not a fucking place to fucking, oops, I left the earrings. Get the fuck out of here. You're supposed to memorize every fucking item you have. Friday's payday. It just looks like we're working, that's all that fucking matters. Fuck you. The point of these people here is to fill up the fucking sales team with people who can't get up out of their fucking chair until 3 years elapses. I don't want to hear a fucking thing from anybody here until they fucking worked here for years.
Right.
So we got to structure a company that works for us. I don't need these other guys or anybody new here running around to a dealer, picking up anything.
Yeah, we gotta stop that.
If you see anybody doing anything that's outside of the interest of the business, you got to lock that shit down.
Yeah, and you know what? I'll get a list of the vendors that we work with from Goha, and we'll send a list out of people who's allowed to, right? And we'll send that out to them as well.
Not even girls in the store, like me.
Yeah, so I'll work on that, on who's allowed to actually sign for something, and give a letter to all our vendors from Goha and take a list of who we work with.
All right, man. We're making some progress in this business little by little. Right now, we blocked all the IPs outside of Canada and US, and that's mitigated a big portion of the attack. There's this whole junk f***ing addresses attacking the website. Somebody hired them, somebody pointed direction, and all they're trying to do is extort, attack the website, and extort. The only way to mitigate that shit is to have the proper technicians and the shit going down, which is what we're working on in the admin right now.
On the plus side, this showed us a weakness in our servers or our website security that we can now lock up.
Yeah, well, we have a problem. We got to transition from the old servers to the new, from the old development team to the new one, and that's going to take months to do. So in that interim, you know, we have to be able to survive, and people from the outside can't even log on our website, but at least it's worth. Check if it's up now.
Trax.
Yeah.
See, like, it'll probably load. It takes a little longer than usual.
Yeah, that's a problem.
It is, but
That's a major f***ing problem. They're telling us we're having problems with the internet because there's so many Wi-Fi signals in this area. There's a lot of interference. So we need to find a way to get the cord and move the router over here or closer over here where there's less noise. Because over there's too much noise. So step one is to get a long cord and just put the router right over here on top of the printer. Then we're also having technical difficulties where the phone calls, you know, because of the Wi-Fi and the Wi-Fi signals and their individual phones, none of that information is getting, sometimes the phone call quality is bad. What are we doing here? They've been picking up 2-3 phone calls, la-di-da-di, so on and so forth. So that's on air call. And then everyone is sitting here still with no f***ing phones on, doing the same f***ing thing. Headphones for your phones, we're gonna make systems. You gotta pick up the phones. You gotta correct your behavior to be able to handle your full capital. I'm not getting paid here. You understand? I'm losing money running this business because the customers are not being taken care of. You turn on your phones, you get your headphones, you pick up phone calls. If they don't pick up the phone or you don't have time to pick up the phone, you message them through Haymarket and you get it over with.
I'll call the 219-487 number. Can one of y'all just call each? It's only 4 missed calls. So I'll knock one out right now. Y'all knock the 111 and it's done. Yeah, it's on air call. It says to do. You see 4 and that's it.
Okay, so before I even go any further, all right, so you got the phone calls, then you also have leads. We had like 80 leads and out of those there was like 7 transactions or something like that. We have 450 that weren't answered. So you got phone calls that aren't answered over here and 450 messages that aren't replied to over there. That's all money. That equates to about $10,000 in profit, or maybe $10,000 to $20,000 in profit per week is being lost. That's going to be caught. And how is it going to get caught? Well, it might have to employ some other people. That's one, to be able to do this. We're a ticketing system to differentiate service. But the technical hardware aspect we're solving now. So we're going to try to buy workstations.
If we want workstations like this, fast internet, good connection with the calls, this is a much better option.
Fast internet, good connection with the calls. You don't got to bring your laptop. You're going to have all these computers just right here in front of you, just like this is here. And mouse and keyboard setup. Are these rechargeable?
Battery.
There, we need rechargeable ones. We need to have the right workstations. Now we're working on the technical aspect of the website and so on and so forth, and we have this attack or whatever, this extortion, and we'll deal with resolve all that later. You guys, on the other hand, have to. I guess we have to decide who's for a nice workstation here. Or you prefer your laptop or workstation? Everybody wants a workstation. Okay, what we need to do is we need to be able to get a chargeable mouse and keyboard because we're not going to be sitting here going through batteries every day. Let's just duplicate this for everybody here. Very simple.
I've had like 5 calls so far.
Right.
Super clear.
Super clear, super easy. We're making progress little by little, so we got to buy these workstations. How much was this computer?
600.
Okay, so let's buy however many we need, however many we're going to have. I guess 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Right now, I gotta sit here and I gotta finish off this cyber bullshit. Is the website back online yet? It's a constant problem, but we're working on it. It's gonna end sooner or later. The damage that this brand and this company sustained with not picking up phone calls and the amount of customers it lost is striking to me. It's brutal, and for that to linger on, but we're trying to resolve it, and we're trying to resolve it right away. Is there anything on Nextiva anymore?
No, Nextiva was discontinued, and I announced that, saying that everybody has to be on air call from now on, answering messages and calls from the customer. We have so many leads falling through the cracks because nobody is answering phones.
Okay, so the directive is this: you're all using air call until further notice. Now, if you're gonna get you're picking up every call, and then Creator's gonna monitor them, and if there's a service call, you're going to create a ticket for the customer. So what are you going to do? You're going to say, you know what? I don't know the answer to that question at the moment. Let me write down your order number, name, phone number, email, and create a ticket. Now, if you create that ticket, will it email them an update?
No, not yet. Not yet. What we're doing right now is filtering out customer service leads from the live chat, putting them as customer service and going through them one by one with it's either me or Yaneli or anyone from the customer service team.
There is many customer service inquiries that can be addressed within 30 seconds. Like some will be more complex, like have a diamond missing, but some of them will be, is my order was shipped. And to service this type of request will take you much less time than to create a ticket and delegate it to someone else. So you can just go in and say, yes, sir, your order was shipped. The tracking number was emailed to you. Do you want to take a tracking number down? So I think you all have to start thinking more like being sales / a little bit customer service. Don't try to just drop all the requests to customer service team. Leave them the complex things. But if you can take care of the issue right away, you should do it, because that's gonna, one satisfied customer that came to the customer service request is your new potential customer for sale.
We got to make changes. The fact that the phones were not ringing for this long is kind of scary. It's all right. You don't have nothing to apologize for. You've been doing a lot of hard work, and you've been dealing with a lot of shit. You're going to be in charge of the missed calls, but what about the calls during the day?
Most likely because the business opens up at 11 o'clock, that's when we start answering the phones. But what we can do, what I do is that Yaneli and I are usually here 9:30 to 10, around there. We're doing the emails and everything before it hits 11 o'clock so that we're able to go ahead and answer all the calls on time.
Right.
So what we're going to do is just that we're going to just jump into the calls,
right,
the missed calls and everything else, and then get to like the regular answering calls at 11 o'clock.
Right. So you're going to take on all the phone calls. What about the phone calls that have to do with sales? Are you going to create a lead and pass it off to somebody?
That's what we usually do. That's what usually goes down.
We got to find the software we're going to be using. Simple. Okay, to create this ticketing system. That's really the task. The thing that I'm tasking you with is to rip away the service away from the sales as best as possible, to divorce those two and be able to have the system that she wants. Now, she wants a ticketing system that's fast, easy, and efficient. What's our objective? Somebody calls with a problem. We don't write a post-it note. If they don't want to answer, they want to get back to sales, that's fine. That's in the interest of the business. That's why they're working on commission only, and they're working on service. So they can focus on sales. I'd rather have him make $100,000 engagement rings than sit here and find out, where the rope chain is that broke last week. But you create a ticket, all you have to do is have the dignity and say, hey, Max, we got these service issues. You know what I'm saying? This is what we're going to do about it. But nobody ever did that. So they got to find the software system where they create a ticket. The customer gets an email, and they could even possibly get a text message. And you should be looking for other people to employ immediately. And you only need hardworking people here that are doing what it is. Not to offend her in any way. I don't know anything about your work, but I want to make sure that there's somebody here who's going to be in I don't got time.
Thursday, Friday, the latest.
Yeah, Thursday, Friday, the latest. I want to know exactly what's going on. Stern, definitive leadership. When you're seeing people, what you guys up to over here?
Cleaning, fixing jewelry.
Cleaning, fixing jewelry. I don't think that's the answer I was looking for. And where the are you going while I'm talking?
Homeford.
Yeah, you should be sorry. I'm going to take this from your hands, and you could take the rest of the day off, and take it easy. First question: where are you going? What are you walking around with this chick for?
No, so I came upstairs to drop off watches for my orders. So she's like, "Oh, I left jewelry upstairs. I want to see if it's fixed so I could bring it back down." Okay, cool. You come up, whatever. Nelly gave her the go to come up. I'm like, okay, whatever. I went to Quinny, dropped off my watches. I was coming back down.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, the fact of the matter is, you know what I'm saying, I asked this girl to
Train her.
to find out what the f she's doing, what the f she's going. She's like getting jewelry and this and that. She thinks she's f chilling.
Yeah.
Yeah, get her the f out of here.
I let Geraldine know right now.
Yeah, that's it. Get her the f out of here. My 20-year anniversary's coming up. I'm not dealing with this shit. 6 more months to go. 6.5 more months until this business turns 20 years old. I don't give a f. I'm taking all 19.5 years of f***ing experience. I'm deploying them right now, and I'm cutting out the bullshit. I'm organizing the system. I'm getting the competition. You could rely on one worker and hope that that one worker f***ing helps you, or you could have them fighting over each other and fighting for the space. And that's how the world is set up. This whole world has an owner class. They own the stocks, they own the real estate, and the rest of us are out here fighting for it. Like savages, fighting each other, trying to get a little piece, a little morsel. And they did that to us. And they turned it into the madness that you're seeing out there. And the reason why they did that to us, because if they were fair with us, we would have been ungrateful anyway. So the website should have some stability now, guys. Okay? Who's going through for the weekend? Who's doing what? I'll leave it tomorrow. Next week we stabilize the website. Next week we get back at it. And we get your guys' numbers up, and we get the leads up, and we get the sales up. And we make everything f***ing happen. And that's it. And everything that needed to be settled with our friends and with our enemies is settled now. So that's it for me.
Enjoy.
And I'm keep it rolling, keep it glowing.
Yeah, shut it. Safe good night.
Peace out, guys. Peace out.
Schmoo bitty boo bitty schmoo.